Welcome back to Cars, for the most part. Cayle, how you doing?
Man, do I have a story for you to start?
Doesn't fucking matter, because this is something different today. Dom, how you doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Little tired, but, we're here.
Same old shit, eh? So, this is the first time we're actually doing anything with another person. Hopefully everything looks good. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. I'm sorry if it does. This took way too long to set up for the very minor change that it was. Hopefully we fixed the lighting, because we've also been noticing on every other video that the light, Cayle's been super dark. I've been all fuzzy. Whatever. Hopefully it's all better now. So, Cayle, how you doing? We'll get back to it.
Looks like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, dude, a crackhead. He's going to keep wandering around
He's
forever.
soaked, dude. Like, he looked at me so sad.
No, I know.
Oh,
dude, looks like
man.
he got left outside for a year. It looks like we just found him in the woods.
Oh, no.
Actually, since we're talking a little bit of banter beforehand anyway, speaking of finding him in the woods, true crime, been into a weird little session of listening to true crime podcasts at work. Hopefully my work doesn't listen to this, because it's not okay. But I've been listening to true crime podcasts. My anxiety is at like a 9 out of 10 at all times listening to them, but I'm weirdly addicted now.
That's what you do for every fucking video you do, though. Like, you'll sit me down over there. We'll look at something like crocodiles, and then you'll go to bed fucking shivering. Like, I don't want a crocodile. Get my toes.
That's true.
You were soaked. Holy shit.
He's just messing with the curtains
Marcus
too.
gets the spookies.
Yeah. Gets the nightmares.
no,
Ask him.
no,
No. Do me a favor. Ask him the last time he watched a scary movie with me because of his nightmares.
What, you don't watch scary
Oh, I
movies?
hate horror movies. I'm ready to after listening to this podcast, though. So I listen to
You think you've prepared yourself
a
enough?
little bit, because so first of all, I don't listen to this podcast anytime after work, because at nighttime I think they'd freak me out. Listen to these. I'm already jumpy at work. I'll be like staring, mounting a tire, and someone like touches me, because I have soundproof headphones on, and underneath I put my headphone. That's not allowed,
Oh.
but I do it. Really hoping whatever. I put it underneath, and then I'll be like mounting a tire, and then someone will be like, Marcus, and I don't hear them. And they'll touch me, and I'll fucking jump. And I'm like, what? Like, what happened? They're like, you look like you're in another dimension. I'm like, I just heard someone get like murdered.
Oh my god.
And as the climax is happening, they're explaining like how it happened. It's all gruesome. Someone will touch me, I'll flip out.
Okay.
Little spook over
So,
here.
I don't think there's a problem with your headphone situation, considering you wear noise canceling headphones. So how the fuck would you
Right.
be able to hear anything, even if someone was like, "Hey, Marcus!"
I think we're all thinking the same thing, but
Go away.
Miley.
You made my underknee very soaking wet.
Yeah, that makes the
my
two
knee
of us.
pit.
Yeah,
Yuck.
but
I'm
yeah,
wearing jeans.
yeah, it's super gross.
Yeah.
You're wearing like denim on a half denim shirt. I love it. I think it's the same shirt you wore last time though, for sure.
Yeah, apparently 2
Yeah.
weeks ago.
Yeah, we did.
It's
record
your
a while
it's
ago.
your
my go-to.
podcast costume.
I fucking hate that.
Dom and I are matching though.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the white and black.
All right, we're dripped the fuck out. What do you?
I like your shirt better.
The button? Whoa! This
No.
is whoa.
This is brain like this is literally
So is this.
right out of
Nah, I don't know if I can
like
do
right out
the
of the-
cream colored camouflage.
Yeah, I ruined the shirt today, and my mom said I have to bleach it, and she told me how, so we're gonna do that later. But it's
Why are you
like
bleaching
brand
it?
new shirt because it's brand new shirt, and you can't really see it with this lighting. But it's now like yellow, off-white, white, and there's like it's weird. I think it was from the sweat. My mom thinks it was from me pouring the soap right onto it, but I don't think this is a podcast conversation. So
Telling us how you do your laundry. Good for you.
exactly. So since you're on the guest here, do you want to give us the story on like what you drive?
Yeah, I drive a 2013 Focus ST, the little rocket.
The thing's nice. I like it. I think it looks good. Why'd you get this? Why'd you choose the Focus?
I was looking for a car that's like a little bit on the cheaper side, but still has the power and manual, obviously, because we have to go manual.
How come? Why do you want to do manual?
It's what the cool kids drive.
It's what the cool kids.
It's what the cool
With C's,
kids,
right?
the
With
cool
C's.
kids.
Yeah, with C's.
Yeah,
Good
yeah,
job.
yeah. It's what the cool kids drive. No, but I grew up in Poland, so I always.
All right.
Okay.
Alrighty. All right.
Stop your
Mom,
conversation
bone?
for a sec.
Where's your bone? Can you go get it? Come here. I'll pat you for a minute while Dom explains the story. No? Okay, bye. He's gonna bark again in a
Yes,
second.
he will.
150%.
Continue.
Do I
We'll have-
continue?
Wait. Go.
But I didn't cut anything.
No,
I'm
we
not
will
cutting
be.
Anything. Hell no. Let him bark.
All right.
This is
Oh,
real
this
time,
is-
baby.
This is a raw podcast.
We're real time.
Don't fuck up.
We don't cut for another 6 minutes.
Okay, rewind. Okay, rewind. Come back. Okay.
uh-huh.
So I grew up in Poland. I grew up only thinking that manual was like the only way to drive. That you always had to shift and stuff like that. And I didn't realize till I came to Canada that there's automatics. And I'm like,
All right, I'll go get his phone.
damn dog.
We're not pausing it, but Mom, who's this? Come here.
We're not pausing it.
Come here. Who's this?
I really hope we cut this part out because this is fucking stupid.
I said we do our handshake now.
Oh, you got my crotch all wet.
We had to.
We had to.
I don't want to say anything that's gonna get us canceled this early into our careers.
Oh no.
All right, so you drove did they only drive manual in Poland?
As far as I know, pretty much. Yeah, like at least me growing up, I didn't know that there was automatic cars.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know I knew Europe drove a lot more manual than we do here. I didn't even know they had their own specific license for it. But
Wait.
Really?
yeah, I believe they have a manual license.
That's
Someone
cool.
commented on my video saying something about that, and I'm like, I've never heard of that before, but
It's news to me.
Right?
I have no idea, but no, like here in Canada, in North America, I guess you grow up like you go to rent a car, and the person automatically assumes you want an automatic, right? In Poland, they automatically assume that you want a manual. Like
That's crazy.
when I went to Poland, what was it, like 3-4 years ago now? We were renting a car, and the guy just put in manual, and my mom's like, whoa, I haven't driven manual in years, like give me an automatic. He's like, oh, okay, well then we're gonna have like
Let me check in the back.
a limited selection. Yeah, exactly. So
brings out like a minivan. That's the only thing there.
Hey, it's the closest thing we got.
no, it was a Qashqai, a brand new Nissan Qashqai.
really?
So it was pretty nice. But yeah, no, I've always wanted to try learning manual, and I was like, fuck it. Let's get a manual car.
No, that's
I was a
awesome.
little worried at first though, but
He fucking calls me and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing this day?" I said, "I don't fucking know, dude. It's a week from now. Who knows?" And he went, "Oh, can you come with me to go look at this car?" Sure. It's at a Dodge dealership. Awesome. So we go down to the Dodge dealership. He's like, "Oh, there it is. It's right there. Guess who drove it before?" I said, "Who?" "I don't know, some 90-year-old. So the car's in mint shape. Great car." Like, okay. So we go in. What?
I want to say, so far it has been a good car.
Yeah.
No,
No,
It's
yeah.
been awesome.
yeah, a few problems here and there, but
Really, nothing.
the rod thingy by the wheel well, whatever you called it.
Tyrod?
No.
Oh, your sway bar link?
Yeah, that
Dude,
thing.
that's nothing.
Your car
That
just
is-
Okay,
floats
but
like
it-
the minivan.
No,
It's
no,
all good.
For a
it
20
does float.
For a 2013 with how much is it? Like 160 on it?
173.
Hey, my truck has
Dude,
less.
it's mint. Your car is mint
Yeah.
for what it is. Yeah, the broken sway bar link is something, but
and the rusty trunk.
Oh, the rest.
but
it's
it's
fucked.
2013.
Yeah,
Like
no.
that's in a very impressive condition it's in.
Yeah.
Dude, I have a 2010 and it's about to explode. Wait, what year's? It's 2010. My answer. Yeah, and it's about to blow up.
Yeah. Well, when he called me, we went in, grabbed the keys, and he said, "Well, I'm new-ish to manual, so can you tell me if it's good or not?" Sure. So the road we're on, that the dealership's on, is a 50-kilometer road. It was empty for 4 lights. You won't know what road I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'm not even going to try and
Yeah,
get that out. Anyway, for 3 lights up the street, I probably did like 140 kilometers. I put this thing into it. We we turned like right, went down another street like nicely, wanted to go through all the gears, the brakes, downshifting, everything, and then took it down a back road and hit 175.
Yeah.
And then
Impressive.
And then he didn't. I don't even think you drove it.
No, I
No,
didn't
you
drive
didn't
it.
even
that
drive
day.
it.
No, I didn't even drive
You
it. I
didn't
was
even
like,
drive it.
I asked you to test drive it.
Test drive it for him.
To test drive it for me, and then I bought it a
week later. And
Yeah.
his mom
that's
drove
awesome.
it home.
No. My grandpa,
Oh.
my grandpa,
I
who's
knew
very
that.
old. He's very old, and he hasn't driven manual in years. Okay, and I don't think he went past, I think, 3rd gear.
Really?
Yeah, he was going like 80, 85 in 3rd gear. He was
He's just
fucking
revving it.
redlining it
He's just revving the
all
bitch.
the way home. He stalled it at every single light, every single stop sign. He stalled it.
That's
I think
crazy.
you would have had a better chance driving that home. I think you drove my car first before you bought that car. I
Fix
think
your
you would've
mic.
had a better thing. I turned it
It
sideways.
doesn't pick you up when you're like this.
I turned it sideways.
I know it didn't pick you up when you were talking
Fuck
like that.
yourself then.
Talk into it directly.
Yeah.
Straight.
But yeah, no, that car was an interesting story. So
Yeah, no, you told me your grandpa drove it before, but I'm surprised you didn't drive it for the first. Like, how long did it take you before you drove it?
Okay, so when we got back home, so my mom was following close to us. I think she was like a little bit behind or something. I don't know. But when we got back home, I was like, "Hey, can me and Grandpa go out and like, can I, can he teach me how to drive? Teach me how to drive."
Yeah.
It. He really did. He didn't teach me. I literally just figured it out myself. Like
Oh, really?
he gave me the basics manual, and I drove his car for like we did like one session.
Here's the teaching method that I do, though. I think everybody learns better manual by themselves. So I'll give you the basics. Go do those basics. Because if you have someone else in the car with you, it is an absolute pain in the ass listening to them talk to you about how to drive the car while you're trying to drive it.
Yeah, no.
Time out. Ooh, shit. All right, continue.
The basics of driving manual for that is just much easier.
Yeah, 100%.
No one in the fucking car.
Just drop, like, show them the basics. Make sure they can start and stop and turn, and then get out of the car and just let them do the thing.
Other than you.
I learned the same way.
Yeah.
We taught both your siblings the same way.
But other than you, he was the only person to drive my car that didn't know manual. He's the only person that actually taught how
And
to
I
drive
felt
manual
so bad.
on
And
my car.
Okay, and I honestly didn't even do that bad. At least in my opinion, I didn't do that bad. But okay,
If you
this is
were
where
to do that, I
the
would have told you.
this is where the story gets interesting. So when we get back home and then ask my mom, can I go out with Grandpa? My grandpa's not very talkative, especially when he's stressed, and he was stressed with me driving manual, my own car for the first time, a decently expensive car. He was all stressed. Okay.
Yeah.
So he drives it, entire parking lot again, like doesn't go past like second gear, redlining it everywhere, whatever. And then we finally get to. I guess they don't know.
We're bleeping it. It's fine. I already thought about it the first time.
Okay,
You said it. I'm
okay.
like, wait.
So we go to the parking lot and I get in. I stalled the car at the very least 30 times. At the very
100%.
least. And
Your
no,
stage
no,
two
no.
clutch.
Here's the thing though. And it wasn't like go for a little bit and then stall. Okay? It was me raging that I couldn't do it, and my grandpa sitting there like, you just like you start it. You just go. So he's I ask him for pointers and tips, and he's like, oh, Dominic, you just like gotta figure it out. So I'm like what the fuck am I doing? Okay, I'm sitting there like trying to think about all the things that Cayle told me of like how to start, and then I'm just like and just like I over and over and over at least 30 times.
Yeah, that's brutal.
It was horrible. The car stank like clutch for like 2 days. It was horrible.
That doesn't surprise
And then
me.
okay, listen. But after those 30 times, I didn't stall again till like 2 days later.
That's pretty good.
When we went for the drive and I wasn't paying attention and I stalled in the middle of an intersection and I started freaking out and you're like, dude, just calm down.
I was telling you that. I was like, dude, send him upstairs.
Just see his head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Miles,
good.
relax.
Anyway, no, because I told you the other pointers you learn is everybody learns their own car differently, and no one understood that more than you did when you drove my car by yourself, taking it to your house, and you're like, dude, I hate your car. Your clutch
despise
sucks
your car.
compared to mine.
I hate your car.
Yeah, no.
Or I guess
Now
your old
Brody's.
car.
Oh yeah,
But, like,
I
it's-
didn't like driving your Kia either.
Exactly. So it was the same like Marcus when he drives your car. He likes the feel of his car better because everybody learns their car differently. So him and I went for a drive with you while you drove your car, and you were asking us like, hey, when do you downshift? When do you do this? When do you do that?
Yeah.
And we told you, like, hey, just do it on your own.
Just
figure it out.
Yeah.
Like figure your timing. It's all about you, because it's your feel, your car. Don't drive your car like we would, because we're not driving it.
Yeah.
It's you.
I figured out my own style, and even some people that I know now, like I give them like pointers, I guess,
Yeah.
of how to drive manual, and I also tell them like you just have to figure it out. You just have to make mistakes and figure it out.
But you're not wrong though. Like even out of my two cars, I prefer driving the Lancer, even though the G's way better. Like
Of a
better-
car.
a better car and a better drive. The clutch in the Lancer, it just feels good.
Is about to blow.
Feels awesome. I love it, dude. It's perfect.
Here,
The
let's
bite
just sand
point.
down the clutch plate in the G, and you'll have the same experience.
That's not the same experience. It's the flywheel in the G that's heavy. That's why and it like rips me back. Yeah, that's the main thing about that. Yeah. What the?
It's a fly
Dude, Miles-
above your head.
No.
Yeah, that's true.
The whole thing's ripped apart. Yeah. I'll apologize again. We have the dog down here because we have a Rogers technician installing internet today, and he can't be up there just to like run around.
It's still not here. I still have internet.
Right? It's crazy that he hasn't come here yet. But yeah, your whole car situation. I like driving your car. I think it's a lot of fun. I do think your clutch is a little bit weird, and it's like
And you
it
don't
feels
like the
bubbly,
seats.
and I don't like your seats grip me like a big man.
It's because you're big lats.
Yeah, I don't
which
know.
I've also realized, like, now it's starting to get uncomfortable.
Yeah.
As my lats are growing a little bit, it's starting to get uncomfortable. It feels like it's squishing me. And I'm like, ugh. Before it was hugging me. Now it's, like, squishing me. I'm like,
Yeah, it's a little too much sometimes. Like the GA like that has a little bit. It's not as tight, but it
Yeah.
has adjustable bolstering, so it can kind of be which is kind of nice.
that's nice.
But yeah, I'm not a fan. Oh, we
Mine
haven't
are-
talked really about it. How's the new truck treating you too?
We talked about my truck.
We did, but how's it? You're now. That was like a day after you
Oh
bought
yeah,
it.
because I told you even too. I said I'm gonna wait till August to let you know, because that's an interesting topic. Because the truck is a gas pig. Yeah,
Oh yeah. How much is it to fill up right now? Canadian.
180 at
That's stupid.
$1.52.
And how much are you filling up? Like how often?
This I only filled up the truck fully from empty to full once, and I've owned it for almost a month. So I'm okay.
That's not.
No, it's not.
That's not bad at all. Like what you're getting like 600-700.
Over 700 kilometers. Yeah.
That's pretty solid.
Mhm.
But the truck's.
I
Other
didn't.
than that,
Okay, so I didn't realize. You know that? I think it was like the pedal thing, the tuner pedal, whatever that stupid meter
the
thing is.
accelerometer or whatever.
Yeah.
The fuck it's like the
There's
throttle
an
response
eco mode
plate.
on it. I'm like, where has this been all my life? Like,
Is there?
yeah, apparently.
You know, it only used in cities. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't
I'm
use it
just-
on the highway.
Yep.
It's no point.
Thanks.
But
I drive 2 kilometers to work. I think I can use it.
Yeah, it's I said in the city. Yeah, work city-ish,
Town.
town, city,
Shithole.
We know.
all the same. You know,
Well,
whoa,
don't
you talking mad shit.
Whoa!
I
We
like-
got the immigrant sitting next to me saying we're fucking.
Whoa, you're not wrong.
Okay. Wait, you have to cut that out. That's wrong in so many ways.
It's only wrong if you say we need to cut it out. But if you take that back,
I mean, he's a Canadian citizen now, but still.
you laughed. That's
Because you laugh. I give you.
that's consent.
Oh, okay.
That's enough for us
That's
to put
not
it
for
in.
all the other people, though.
No, that's not consent. Anything other than what we just said.
They don't bully me, I promise.
Yeah, we do. That's fine.
Oh, fuck.
We bullied you on camera while you haven't listened.
I have a clip of Cayle making a dad joke to you, and I still want to use it. It's frequently.
It was when we did.
Play the clip.
Oh, we're not.
I guess I'm editing a clip into this one.
Oh God.
I might be able to
Exclusively on YouTube, so you guys have to go check out the YouTube video
Oh,
to
What a smooth
watch it.
transition.
thanks.
To
You
that.
can find me at Marcus Howell and or the podcast at Cars for the most part on YouTube. Guess
There
I
you
should be
go.
looking at the camera instead of YouTube.
I thought
Fuck.
you were just gonna go or the podcast one.
Yeah, or that one. Whatever.
the one we upload. To.
Whatever we're talking on right
Yeah.
now. That one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Other than that, how's the truck treating you? Like, I know there's a lot of reactions from people that haven't seen it yet or haven't expected you to get a truck like this. That
I miss
I'm loving
manual
it.
driving it.
already.
Yeah.
That's surprising. Like
Yeah.
well, you know you'd miss it, but like I didn't think it would be forefront of your worries yet.
No, it's not like a worry. It's technically considered like a dream truck of mine because it's got over 500 horsepower with the tune it's got in it, and it's just a big beefy truck.
Thing's nice. We haven't really talked about it. Like what's on it? What mods are done-ish right now?
It's got
I know
a
it's nothing
full
crazy.
Borla exhaust system.
Which
I
is nice.
checked that out. I looked underneath it. I
Little
didn't have to
catback?
lift it. Yeah. What? Full
catback?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not headers. I want you to put headers in it.
Yeah. So,
So,
you can
bad.
chop.
So bad.
Yeah. And it sounds like you're
We have that
chopping
thing-
wood when you start it. Yeah.
We don't-
Yeah. Great idea.
Well, you want to cam it too? I'm down.
No.
That'll make that sound.
No, I think I'll pass with the camming, but
We can do
no,
it.
fuck
the,
it, twin turbo.
the
Hey.
truck is sitting on 33s. It's huge.
What? The
33
tire.
tires.
Tires.
Yes.
I think 33 rims is what usually you'd say like 33s.
No, it's truck's sitting on 33 tires, so it makes it bigger without the lift kit that it also comes on.
Yeah, so
Apparently it's level.
33. Yeah.
I was told.
It looks higher. Like it looks higher than level.
Let's put it this way: my nana's like 4'5",
Mm-hmm.
it seems like, and she needed a ladder to get in. I have a video of her getting
Yeah,
on a ladder.
I wanted to see that. You told me about that.
Yeah.
I do need to look. But like the truck's nice. Everyone that I've seen says like
Everyone
they
loves
fall
it.
in love with it. My
Yeah.
mom loves it. My
Yeah.
mom wants it. My neighbors came out and saw it when you're driving by.
When?
The neighbors on the street. They came over to look with Bailey.
Oh yeah, that was just the one. I haven't talked to the other guy yet because apparently he'd be more excited about it.
Probably. But like it's a nice truck. I just wanted to say. and now that you've had it for a little bit, like what's
Appreciate
your experience now that you have it? Because you wanted a Raptor for a long time. Like now that you have it, is it everything you dreamt of?
Yeah, but here's one problem I've come across is that the tires are very like off-roady tires.
Yeah.
So like very off-roady tires. They're
what they're-
loud.
Yeah.
And the drive on the highway, it feels like I'm just like this.
It's a little bumpy.
Yeah.
A little vibrating.
Even on a smooth surface of the road. Which, speaking of that, we might be using my truck to get to a cruise that I'm going on in October.
Oh, no way you're driving that far.
So, this cruise that I might be going on in October is... Whoa, I almost turned it off.
Boat cruise or
It's a boat cruise.
Okay.
Again.
yeah. I didn't
It's
know if you meant like
paid for,
Okay.
most of it. Anyway, so we're going with Haley's family, so her dad, her sister, her, and me.
Mm-hmm.
And so when we were going, I was calculating the cheaper way of doing it, just to save money.
yeah.
So everybody was like, yeah, let's fly. I said, yeah, let's just fork up $300 a person. Fantastic.
Yeah.
No,
No.
I don't want to do that.
No, I know.
So her dad said, let's opt to drive. And I said, yeah, whose car is in good enough shape to do that? Because her sister has a problem with her car. Her steering, like if you fight the steering wheel to drive her car. You let go, you're in the ditch. It's pretty bullshit. Haley's
that's-
car has a problem every 2 days that she tells us.
I really don't know why, but
Like, I drive it all the time, smooth. It's like the best. It's better than the minivan.
yeah,
ever
I think,
was.
I think she should anal about it. I think she hears a noise and then
Thinks the car's broken.
yeah, because she doesn't know much about cars, goes holy shit, something's broken, and then
I think
there's
that's
like a rock
just
in her tire.
I
Yeah.
think that's just some uneducated people.
Smart, good way to go. Good choice of word, dumb. I like that
Yes.
one. But yes, you're not wrong.
Yes.
You're not wrong. That's why I even said a couple one of the first podcasts we did. Like I think everyone should have a very basic knowledge of cars to be able to drive it. Even if it's like a
for sure.
orientation before you buy a car. Even
Mitchell
if it's like
had one of those.
even if it's like a 10-minute, hey, this is what it is. Like this is what oil is.
Hmm.
Your engine works from just doing suck, squeeze,
You know
bang,
how
blow.
many people will tell people to fuck off for that? Like, I don't care about what goes into the engine. I just care about
I just
getting
need to
in
get A
and
to
getting
B.
exactly. A to B bullshit.
No, I know, but I think this is also like just knowing that would save everyone so much money.
It's easier said than done from 3 car people.
But
That's
We are
true.
curious about how the engine works. They don't care. You can't sit someone down and say the only way you're driving this car is if you listen to this 20-minute presentation on why your engine turns on.
don't make it 20 minutes. Make it literally 5. Be like, hey, here's your 4 tires. This is what they do to grip to the road. They grip to the road by using this called your transmission, which diverts power, and your transmission takes power from the engine. People are like, oh, okay. Like I kind of get the power, like why this drives this. That's all I'm saying. I think there should be some sort of like orientation, just a 10-minute video before anyone buys a car.
No, I personally think it should be longer.
I agree.
Because realistically, like my girlfriend, her brakes were making noises,
Mm-hmm.
right? Okay, her brakes were making noises. I'm like, I've driven your car plenty of times. I've driven it a lot recently.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard anything abnormal, but no, Dominic, it's making noises. So
She calls you by your full name.
I call you by your full name.
sometimes.
What?
You don't.
I just call. Hey Dom, what's up, man?
No, it's Dominic.
Dominic.
No, it-
Yeah, all the time.
Sometimes
with a hard K.
Is it like Dominique? Because you're
No,
European?
no, just Dominic.
Dominique.
No, I like the Dominic. Let's just leave it at that.
Okay.
Anyways,
But
she
it's not, wait, but it's not right. You said like let's leave it at that. So what's it supposed to be?
Dominique.
Oh shit! I'm gonna try that later.
Dominique.
I'm gonna
Oh,
try. Dominique.
Okay, they do
Sound like a
believe me.
Frenchman trying to
Send
sell
help.
baguettes.
Hey, over here, Dominique.
Oh, what's that? Do the whole like that wacky whatever that whole thing.
The wacky
He's
way
in my
inflatable arm
pocket.
flailing tube.
Dominique. Like right against the end.
Oh, I'm so down. That's gonna be awesome. Holy there's an earthquake going
Yeah.
on in both of these. Sorry, continue about the brakes. We got a little distracted on your name.
So yeah, she decides to go do her annual service, and she wants her brakes checked.
Yeah.
And then Mazda sent me a video of them under the car, and they're like,
Show me that.
yeah, they're like, oh hey, we were looking at the brakes, like they're fine, like if anything they need to be serviced, right? And that would have been $280 or something like that,
Yeah.
right? Somewhere around there.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, somewhere around there. And like, if I didn't tell her, like, it's not worth it whatsoever.
It's worth doing, but if you can do it yourself, do it yourself. Or do
Either
it with
okay,
us, like
yeah, but like her car's brand new.
Oh shit.
Miles is just ruining the set today.
Yeah.
He's like a little shark.
Yeah.
Her car's brand new, so like I didn't think that she needed to do them.
Yeah, no.
But she would have spent the $280 on like a brake service that she really didn't need.
Yeah, and like in all defense, dealerships have to do that. Like, I think I've spilt the beans already. Like, I work with Subaru, and it's not on us because we're looking at them. We're like, well, these brakes are clean, they're fine. But Subaru says every 20,000 or 1 year, we have to recommend a brake service if it hasn't been done.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not really on.
So it's policy.
Exactly. If you can do it yourselves, or if we can do it, or something, like I'd recommend going that route. Or if you can wait and do it next time, and you know that you don't need to do it, by all means, it can probably wait a little bit longer. Especially, I believe Mazda brakes are really good.
Yeah, they are.
But that's just it. Like I think everyone should have I think it should be longer than 10 minutes, but mandatory 10-minute sort of course on how everything works. And hey, that might save a lot of people from going, maybe the oil doesn't go in the windshield washer fluid jar. You don't know how many times I've seen that. Do you know how many Mr. Lube places, throwing under the bus, there goes any chance of a Mr. Lube sponsorship in our life.
You suck.
But how many Mr. Lube people I've seen drain the Subaru transmission fluid thinking it's oil, and then they drive the car with double the oil and zero transmission fluid, and then the car comes in needing a transmission and an engine.
Oh my god.
It's happened more times than I'd like to count. Because the pans look like
Similar.
kind of the same, I guess.
Yeah, do they look like a hex?
Not to us. No, that's a jacking point, not a draining point.
Yeah.
It's a jacking point. But yeah, I think everyone should know. Jesus. Yeah, I guess it's just you two versus me. I've had my arms the whole time.
I'm so light on it, and then when he goes, it's like, boom. I'm like,
Dom's
all right.
laying on it.
Yeah,
I'm not
like,
used to
totally
it.
hate
I'm
it.
not used to it.
Dom's about to actually like fall asleep on it.
like listening to your snooze ass fucking story.
You
Yeah,
don't like
probably.
it? What story?
I don't
Do you want a good story then? I didn't get to tell you. The engine in my dad's car blew
Oh,
up.
the fucking Kia Optima.
I think I told you it. I haven't told Cayle exactly what happened yet.
He was
So,
waiting for the podcast.
I was waiting for this because I was so excited to tell you. You're going to love it. Driving home from my dad's house. It's Friday night. I was supposed to go to volleyball. I got kicked out because there wasn't enough people. Or there was too many people.
Or you
so.
just suck.
No, there was 37
Good defense.
people. Only 32 people get in. So I'm like, hey, I was supposed to go pick up my dad's car after. I just decided to pick it up now. So I went over, grabbed his car, started driving home. I left my G at his house. His house is like 35, 40 minutes away from me.
Okay.
So I'm driving home. And I was driving nice the entire way home. And then I got to the little windy bit by the dog park. Okay? Drove through there with the paddles. Had a lot of fun. Got to the stop sign. Waited. Started accelerating again. Not using the paddles, but actually with driving like reasonably hard. Shifts first. Shifts second. RPMs just dropped to 0. The throttle's flat. And then there's like a tiny bit of smoke coming from the engine. I'm just like, what the hell? There's no noises. No nothing. The car just went silent. I'm like, what the hell? Car's still on. So I pull over. Get to the side of the road. I'm like, fuck, what? Like, what's going on now? Get out of the car, go over, pop the hood, and it's just a billow of smoke comes out. And it's clear smoke. So I know it's not oil.
Did you do the Margot Robbie, like, shirt flare?
I should have. I really, really should have. I should have looked super sexy doing it. But
In front of your mom? Nice.
No, it was just me.
Oh.
Just me here.
I wish I
For the
was there.
time being, it was just me
There you
here.
go.
So, no color to it, no oil, no oil, no coolant, no fuel, no nothing. So I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Like, it's just clear, like, smoke, like, steam. As I'm checking it out, I just turned my flashlight on, gave a little quick check just to see if nothing was blown. A car pulls in front of me. I'm like, what the, like, someone came
Don't
to check
say
on
what
me.
the hell.
I'm
He's
like,
trying to help.
yeah, exactly. Someone came to check on me. I'm like, okay, whatever. He gets out of the car, and I'm like, hey, man, like, I'm actually a mechanic. Like, I appreciate you checking on me. Like, I'm all good. He's like, oh, yeah. Okay. And he just kept walking over. I'm like, okay. And then he's like, do you know what happened? I'm like, I explained the whole thing. I'm like, car just shut off on the side of and then we pulled over. Now we're kind of here. I'm like, I'm a mechanic. Like, I'm okay.
You can leave now.
Like, I
Oh,
have
you're
CAA.
free.
He's a professional.
I'm like, yeah,
You'll be
exactly. I'm a
free.
professional. I have CAA. I'm probably gonna have to tow it. I believe like it's either the turbo that went or the engine went because it's a Hyundai engine. And I know they have the recall. The guy's like, oh yeah. Did you try starting it? I'm like, yeah, I tried starting it. Don't
What
worry.
a fuck.
I'm like, yeah, man. Like I did try and start it. Don't worry. He's like, oh. I think it's like the fans. I'm like, nope. I promise
The fuck
you.
is he there for?
I'm like, buddy, I promise you, it's not the fans. Like, I'm like, do you know much about cars? He's like, no, actually, like, I just kind of drive my own. I was just seeing. seeing if they can spark. Like, hey, believe me, I got.
No, I
this.
drive this car from point A to
I'm
point
really,
B.
I'm really trying to be a nice guy because I know he's trying to be nice. And then he's like, so like, is it the alternator? I'm like, ooh, that was closer. That was a better guess at least. Like, no, I don't think it's the alternator.
You said like you're playing Family Feud. Guess again.
Exactly. And at this point, I'm like, I'm a little frustrated. It's my Friday night. It's like one of my few days. I was just ready to chillax. I already got kicked from volleyball. I was not happy. The engine blew. And then he got a little preachy.
What? Slow down. Like, I'm trying to process everything.
I'm trying to go slow and like
No.
give some information.
No. Slow it down.
I said exactly everything. He asked all these questions. We're leaning against the hood. I'm leaning on the right side, like near the driver's side. He's sitting on the left side, and I'm trying to look at the engine. I'm just trying to inspect it and like look around. But every time I keep leaning in, he keeps talking to me. So I have to look at him and like give him an answer. Then he goes, you know, Jesus loves you.
Oh no.
And I'm like, oh God.
no.
I'm like,
Oh, no.
oh shit, here we go.
Here's what I got in my trunk. You want to buy a pamphlet?
Alright, buddy. He goes, you know Jesus loves you. I'm like, yeah? I'm like, okay, awesome. And he's like, no, like, every snowflake is different. He's like, there's no snowflakes that fall the same. He's a very heavy Jamaican accent, by the way, so it was really hard for me to understand for some of these. And he's like, no diamond is cut the same. I'm like, yeah, no, I know. He's like, so Jesus put you on this earth to be you, because no one's like you. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what's going on here? I'm like, you just pulled over to ask me. Now you're preaching to me? I'm like, okay, maybe he's just trying to make me feel better, you know? Maybe he's trying to be like, hey, everything happens for a reason, because that's what he started with. He's like, everything happens for a reason. Nothing's the same, blah, 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 blah. Cayle, 40 minutes. I pulled over at around 8:08 is when I checked my phone, getting out, like turning the flashlight on to look at the engine. 8:08. I got in the car to call CAA. 6:45.
Oh fuck that.
Dude,
I don't think I had that patience. I couldn't be you at that point. I would tell him, hey,
buddy,
just go fuck off.
I couldn't. This guy was preaching to me, and I was leaning on the hood, and he's telling me, he's like, you know, in your heart, he's like, there's a door. I'm like, yeah.
Is it the right valve or the left?
On this door, there's no doorknobs. I'm like, okay. He's like, the only doorknob's inside.
Oh, I was gonna say it was you.
So you
in the car.
You have to open it and let Jesus in. I'm like, buddy. He goes, will you do something for me? I'm like, maybe he'll leave after this. I'm like, maybe this is like the finale, you know? He's like, will you do something for me? Will you pray with me?
Oh God.
And
Tell
I'm
me
like,
you did. Tell me you got on your knees in front of this Kia and prayed with this
I
man.
went, like, man, I guess so. I'm like, why? Sure.
Yeah.
Is exactly what I said. I'm like, why not? I guess so. And he goes, okay. He goes, the Father? And I'm like, I'm standing there. He goes, the Father? I'm like, yeah.
And the Son?
He goes, no, repeat after me.
Oh no.
No.
Okay, I can't remember the whole thing, but he pretty much done the Father. I'd go, the Father. In thy name, in thy name. The Holy Spirit, in the Holy Spirit.
Wait, isn't there a son in there somewhere?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't remember. Dude, it's the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit.
Father and the Son.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Holy
yeah,
Spirit.
And something be thy name.
No, you're doing great.
I don't know. I had to be religious for like 6 years of my life. Then my mom was like,
And then an
"You
extra
decide."
40 minutes and you failed. Good job.
Dude, it was bad. So we did this. The prayer was about 7 minutes. We finished the prayer, and he goes, take a deep breath. And I go,
Now you're meditating.
he goes, exhale. I go,
Did you do the kissing the
I promise you, dude. And he goes, you feel that? I'm like, yeah. He goes, that's the Holy Spirit you just let in.
It's kind of annoying.
No, that's the smoke from the engine.
I'm like,
Yeah,
You're high
water
on something,
vapor.
buddy. Good job.
this guy, he does that whole thing. He's like, you feel that? He's like, you just let the Holy Spirit in. He's like, good for you.
You should have asked this dude, how long ago did Jesus, find you? Because it sounds like you found him 2 days ago, the amount of talking
Oh, no,
you
he
had.
told me. He's like, when I was your age, he's like, I was all about the women and the drugs and the smoking
Sucking
and
dick for money.
the
Yeah, good for him.
drinking. He's
My
like, and all that,
God.
and the sex. And he's like, see who I am now. He's like, that's how big of a
An
change it
annoyance.
was. Yeah, that's what I'm like. He's like, see, like, if I can change. I'm like, yeah, that doesn't mean I want to. And every time he would say something, he's like, do you know why that is? I'm like, well, yeah, like, Big Bang. He's like, do you know why we're here? I'm like, evolution.
Biology,
Yeah,
physics,
like,
evolution.
Math.
By all means, I don't mind if you want to be religious in any way. I will say that on here. I have
Seems
no
like you're pretty
problem with
shitting on him
religion.
right now.
I have no problem with religion. I am personally not religious. Is what I want to say.
Me too.
And yeah, I'm like,
Me as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is not a
Let's
religious
clarify.
podcast.
And frankly, yeah, he kept doing it. I'm like, and he asked, he's like, so like, do you feel the Holy Spirit? I'm like, buddy, my mom's been trying to do this, or tried to do this for a couple years of my life, and then once she realized like I didn't want to be, she said like one day you'll find something. And he goes, we don't have time. I'm like, whoa. He goes, the rapture is coming. Do you know what the rapture is?
No.
No.
Do you know what the rapture is?
Mm-mm.
The rapture is pretty much, I believe. Sorry if I'm wrong. I'm going to paraphrase, but it's a Christian or Catholic thing where all of the sinners are going to be staying on earth, which is going to pretty much become hell, while all of the saints or the people going to heaven are just going to float up into heaven.
Yo, there's a movie like that.
Yeah.
It's called In the End.
That's the rapture.
Oh, then I know what it is.
Yeah, and he's like, there's no time. The rapture is coming. And I'm like,
Oh.
whoa. I'm like, okay. I'm like, it's not going to change a thing for me. Sorry. Like, when I see it coming, I might say the Father, and start accepting
Rising.
Jesus in my life. Exactly. But, yeah, 40 fucking minutes of this guy going off telling me I'm going to die because the rapture is coming. And then I thought I was going to get jumped. After probably minute 30, I'm like, what is going on? Why are you trying so hard to get a 22-year-old that's stuck on the side of the road and just keep him here? So I was
Starts
ready.
doing this.
Goes caresses my face. So I was waiting for
Let Jesus in.
I was waiting for something. And yeah, at some point he just kind of stopped talking. So the second I got a break in the conversation, he stopped talking. I went, I'm gonna call CAA, and sat in the car. And I went, yo, you don't actually have to wait here. Like at the end, I'm like, you don't have to wait here. He's like, oh, but I have an 18-year-old son. I wouldn't want him to wait on the side of the road. I'm like, that's nice of you. Thanks. And then I went and called CAA, then called my dad, and finally after being on the phone with them for like 18 minutes, he came over, gave me his card, which I have in the car, and left. And he's like, I'll see you Sunday at my church. He's like, it's just down the road. And I'm like, nope. And then he left.
Did you actually say no?
Yep. I'm like, no, you won't, but I'll tell my mom because she's religious. And then he left.
Oh my god.
And then I didn't go because that was Sunday.
At-
Did your mom go?
From the
No.
beginning, I would have just said, like, dude, all due respect, this is not my thing.
Buddy.
This is a Friday night. I'm really trying to get this going. So, like, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to join your prayer or anything.
Buddy, I regret my decision of not saying that. But, like, I get he was trying to be nice. And then I talked to one of the guys I work with, and he's like, like, you think they're being nice, but they're kind of doing it for themselves because the Bible says, like, if you can convert people, you're a good person. So it's not like they're doing it for me. I'm like, oh.
Oh, wow.
Right? It
So
makes them
he
feel
fucked
better.
you.
Yeah, it makes them feel
He
better.
fucked you that night.
Mentally
He did.
and through your locked door.
Honestly,
all right?
yeah, he
He
opened that
fucked your
shit.
locked door.
He did fuck my. He put his cock right in
Want
the
to know where
keyhole.
that doorknob can go? Right in that slot. Good job.
Yeah, I got. Yeah, that was but that was the whole story. So hopefully Cayle will cover my engine.
Did you find out what's wrong
The car
with
was
the...
The
spirited.
crankshaft seized up is what we're believing it is. That's the main thing. So because Hyundai, when they made their molds for the cast, they cast the engine and there was sand left in the mold. So then they didn't blow it all out of the engine. So after a while, the sand pretty much wears in the bearings, and then the engine seizes up. The crank seizes.
The more you know.
Which
Yep.
sucks.
So the crank seizes, and then the starter seizes at the same time. So, and I believe that's what it is. I went out when I was at work and tried to pull a crank. Can't get any movement.
I just realized today when I asked you, hey, do you want us to tow it to wherever it needs to go? The car doesn't fucking move, so I don't know how we're going to get it up.
We can roll it. It can go to neutral.
Yeah, up a trailer. You think we can just
Oh, we
get
can't
enough-
drive it. No, we
That's
need
what
the
I'm saying.
winch. Yeah, I know.
Exactly. I don't have a winch.
Oh, we can dolly it. We don't need the full trailer.
Oh, yeah.
If you're down, actually, we might be able to do that. Dollying
Well-
it might sound like a better idea, but it's got to go to the far Kia.
Yeah.
Because the one close to us apparently has 15 engines lined up.
And you're going to make a video and post it on your main channel?
Hell no.
Which
I'm not.
is... Which is...
No, I'm not. But is that Marcus
Wait.
Howell?
It's funny you mentioned that a bunch of times. Like, try and promote his YouTube channel. If you knew how many underscores this motherfucker had between his Instagram and his
you.
YouTube channel,
You had one,
but
but this
we're not promoting
this,
me.
This is the
But
collective
we're not
amount.
promoting me.
This is the
He
collective
had like
amount.
4 underscores to say. So follow me at Marcus underscore whatever, blah, 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 and then go to my Instagram underscore. I'm like, yo,
underscore
shut
Marcus Howell underscore
up. Shut up.
is what it used to be, but now
Is
it's
it not just Marcus? Can you not make it?
now
Marcus?
it's Marcus Howell because Marcus Howell's just taken. So You can find me on
We're
Instagram.
gonna go find
bastard.
that. We're gonna go find that guy.
I'm gonna have to talk to him.
We're gonna
but
make a video about that.
I think he might be a football player.
Where can we find that video? Oh, okay. Your channel? Nice.
Yeah, it's Marcus Howell on TikTok and Instagram. But we're not leaving yet. We got another like 20 minutes
I know.
before we close
Apparently,
out.
this guy just likes to promote your channel a lot.
I appreciate it. Hey, if you want to shout it from the rooftops, feel free, because I'm trying to get something done with this. But yeah, that was my my whole thing for the Kia. And
I can just picture you promoting his channel. You're gonna become like the Go Train advisor. You're gonna go down. Can I see your ticket?
No,
All right.
listen.
Promote Marcus.
No, listen.
writes my name on his ticket.
I'm gonna go and pull
You
over.
subscribe? Get the fuck off.
I'm gonna go to pulled over cars and I'm gonna promote him.
With the
Be like,
police officers.
did you?
So you're gonna. You're
No,
telling
like
me.
pulled them broken down.
Oh,
Pulls over behind the cops, runs up behind them. Excuse me, officer.
yeah. I need to talk to this gentleman right here. You were speeding, right? Awesome. Here's the channel for you.
Grabs the license for registration, throws it out of his hands.
Chucks
pick
the
that up.
police. Yeah, chucks the police. Go get the license in there. Go away.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
But go up to the police officer. So where's your dash camera? All right, tape it right to the dash camera. It's for your whole office to see.
Okay,
We
if
gotta
you,
reset this all.
Okay.
Shut up
Sorry,
for a
Dom.
second.
I will deadass have your shout out link decaled
That's a fucking banner.
as a banner on my
I'm
car
so down.
if you get it.
Would you get a Cars for the Most Part banner?
Yeah.
Or like a channel banner?
Dude,
Just for
listen,
the
my
most
car is a promotion whiteboard, all right? I won't care what you stick to it.
I'm down.
As long as you're paying for the sticker,
That'd be awesome.
as long as you're paying for the banner,
That'd be awesome.
you're good.
We do shirts. Just you and I get shirts. Oh, I guess
What?
you can. Oh, yeah, you're here.
Oh, I guess you
can-
can.
Jesus Christ!
So
Anybody
mad.
who's a guest will get some of our shit.
No, I know, but like to start, could
We're
we
gonna start
get
repping.
shirts?
Well, yeah, I said a
some
sweater
sort
or a
of-
hat.
Yeah.
I was gonna say talk to your. Okay, we'll talk about this after. Jesus
Yeah, it's
Christ!
not my- No, I
Yeah,
don't know.
clearly.
Maybe they're gonna want.
Maybe your fucking
someone-
finger.
Maybe someone's gonna be like, "Hey, we need merch," and then we make like $20, and then that goes right into the podcast.
Awesome.
What do
Maybe
you
we
have to
can
talk
get
about?
Miles a cage with the $20.
He has a cage.
I was gonna bring
My
up the
man's
fact.
sleeping though, so we're good.
I was gonna bring up the fact on the side. Mitchell even brought this up, which is actually odd. I guess we're all wearing off on the guy, but Mitchell brought up to me at work. There's a new Koenigsegg concept out.
You didn't see it?
Yeah,
I didn't
relax.
see it.
He didn't see it.
I
Did you
saw
bring
them
it
seen
up?
I have it up on the laptop here. Yeah. Oh, fucking thing turned off. Hold on, give me a sec.
Dude literally had this all prepped and
Yo,
ready. I feel like Joe
1,
Rogan
2,
going.
3,
Hey, pull it up.
4.
What's Joe Rogan's assistant name? Starts with a J. Jamie. Jamie, Jamie, can you pull it up?
I don't even know what it's called. The Koenigsegg Gemera
Yeah.
or Gemera?
Something like that.
I was gonna say that.
Something that we
This
can't
car
pronounce.
is apparently the first 4-seater hypercar.
Yeah, it makes
It's got
2,000
2 doors.
horsepower.
2000.
I've
yeah.
heard about
And
it.
it has a comfortable back seat. It
It's a
has
hybrid.
yes, it has 1,000
Yeah.
horsepower engine, 700 horsepower engine, and then
Like
a
2300
Yeah,
horsepower
it's
combined.
disgusting.
Yeah.
I
Goes
saw
0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds with 4 people in the car.
What's top speed? Dude, it's ridiculous.
I don't see the top speed. Do you see it?
Go down lower.
This is professional. Wait, get your head away from my crotch. This looks stupid.
Yeah. No, dude, the car is absolutely insane. It's gonna change the entire game of hypercars.
I mean hybrid.
That actually, while you're there, pull up the new Bugatti too. I want to compare them side by side in a new tab.
What Bugatti?
There's a brand new Bugatti coming out. It's also a concept, but it's stupid. What? It's not. I don't know what it's called. I'm not gonna butcher it if I even taking a guess. But I know it's supposed to be keeping up. I just heard the Koenigsegg is gonna pretty much wash hypercars.
Atlantic? Is
Maybe?
that what it's called?
Search up 2024 Bugatti concept.
That one.
Oh, this one? Jesus.
Yeah, that's it. Is
The bull.
Bolide?
The Bolide?
Bolide?
I don't know.
Bolide?
Bolide.
Yeah.
Dude, it looks like
Looking sick.
what was that car on GTA? The one that the XJ70 or whatever. It looks like
This guy plays
something
too much
from
GTA.
Dude, literally only play GTA.
Only
This
play
guy used to
GTA.
come over to my house. I have some beef. Did you ever play GTA back in the day?
Yeah, I played
Like,
it
when
on
it came
the
out?
first day it came
Okay,
out.
so you remember how hard it was to make money to get like the Koenigsegg, the Agera or whatever
No,
it was,
Yeah.
whatever it was called.
Literally
Zentorno
anything.
thing.
Yes, so
Literally
it
anything.
was so hard to make money.
Yeah.
I would grind
For a week.
for dude days to get like 400K, and then he'd come over, spend it all in a night.
Every time.
And he would just buy like a charger and then mod it and then sell it and then buy another car and then I'm like, yo, where did all the I get it back? I'll build it back for you. You know, that seems like a trend
And
with all
then-
the pencils you owe me.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll get you another packet. The gum, dude, I got you. I don't even worry. Takes all of it, dude. The GTA, the amount of money he spent, and then just like
There was a record of it. You could have checked it on your social.
it's ridiculous. Yeah, I was so mad.
On his own, he probably would have made $1 billion without all the heist shit out. So it was just like that
This
titan
is just
of a job.
rooftop rumble,
Yeah.
just one after another,
Yeah.
and then you'd
That makes
spend
me
it all.
sick.
So sad. And then the new GTA comes, or like the Xbox One PS4
Yeah,
edition
the
comes
next
out,
gen.
and you can just make money on money. And then I go to his house. He's like, "Yeah, I got like 340 mil."
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well,
"Awesome."
it's
This
better
guy's
than
up.
This guy got this guy had his account like hacked for what? Modded. He had his account modded, not hacked.
No. For
Put himself at $2 billion. Said, "Look at me."
oh.
I'm sitting there. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's boring. Good for you.
Yeah, no. So when Epic Games did their GTA 5 for free
Yeah, yeah.
thingy, I got that. I'm like,
Even that's bullshit.
well,
Yeah.
it is. But hey, I was
pay
like,
for
I was
CS.
like, fuck it, like might as well get it, right? And then I'm like, well, I've played the campaign, I've leveled up like an account, like the standard way that everyone
Yeah.
does, to like 250. I don't really want to go through this again. So
Yeah.
I'm like, GTA cheats. And then just like loaded myself up, and I literally did everything in the game that I wanted to do that I couldn't do because I didn't have like hundreds of thousands of
That's
dollars.
that's fair.
That's yeah.
I would actually consider playing again. I've been weirdly into Spider-Man though, so the game's so good. I really do recommend you play it. You seem to be interested when I'm
I
playing it.
am.
I say get it. You can get it on like Humble Bundle for pretty cheap.
On what?
G2A Games, Humble Bundle, one of those
I didn't-
discounted stores.
Is it on Steam?
No, yes, it is on
Perfect.
Steam, but you get the discount store online.
No, just
They'll
his
sell
Steam.
packages.
He's
Steam.
No. We're not. No.
You can get it. You can get it for a discount though, and I recommend you play it. Have you played it? And they're so
What?
good.
I don't fuck with Spider-Man
your
games.
All right.
All
We're-
right.
What
Looks
was
like we're
this?
gonna be ending the
Google erase?
podcast
Is that what we're
early.
doing here?
That's
Yo.
crazy. That this is gonna be unedited, unuploaded footage. That's wild.
Oh shit.
No, Spider-Man's my hero. I say go play it. It's actually a crazy good game.
Have you
This
seen
is
any
a-
of the movies at least?
Yeah, some of them.
Yeah, which ones?
You know the one with like the Spider-Man.
That hurts my soul, man.
No, like I've
Spider-Man's
watched.
the reason I'm training so hard at the
I
gym.
know. You've told me, but
I
like,
know.
I'm not into superhero stuff.
Yeah.
No,
Like
he's into-
Spider-Man's
he's into-
badass,
he's
and
into
I fuck with
anime.
Spider-Man. Even when I was younger, like I liked Spider-Man. He was like my
Yeah.
favorite superhero, even though I didn't really like
To
superheroes.
Do you
each
like
their
DC
own.
better? Because that's going to be an issue.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like DC better? Because that's going to be an issue.
No, I can't even name one single superhero that's on DC.
Okay, well, that's embarrassing. But anyway.
Superman, Batman.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Fucking nerds.
No!
Where do you guys get
I
all
read
this
comics
information
and
from?
stuff, actually, when I was
no,
younger.
no, no,
You
no,
did?
no, no.
Some of them. I never like real comics. I put them on my
Fucking nerd.
phone.
No, it's
A little bit.
Well, him.
But it's
maybe.
okay.
But-
At least I went to the gym though to compensate for the nerdism.
I did.
You know.
I am now.
Nerd. Oh. Whatever. What were we talking about?
Fuck if I know, because it's gone 3 different ways. And
What were you? You were gonna say a couple
I
things
was, but I
before.
forgot. Don't worry about it.
I have no clue really. But sorry, the supercars is what we were talking about. What does Bugatti say? Give me any of the stats. We went through the Koenigsegg.
Oh, wrong one.
We said stupid fast for the Koenigsegg,
But you said
4-door,
the
super
Koenigsegg's
light.
bigger, so it doesn't matter.
I don't know. Look at it. Tell me anything about it. I want to know.
It looks.
It
the
looks
wheels
dope.
are weird.
How expensive do you
They
think
built it on an F1 chassis.
That's sick.
How many sick? How many sick? How many
A
sick-
road legal F1 car.
Fuel consumption. That's the only thing you're gonna tell me information on.
That's it.
Go to the wiki, dude.
The
Search it up, Bugatti.
Oh
Fuck, that was.
Dude, I don't know how loud that was on mic. We heard that and almost got.
What is this?
Leave
You
it.
can change. Point it at that and click one of the
Yeah,
colors.
no, no, no.
Point it
click,
behind you and click one of the colors.
Click the rave thing. Oh.
Whoa.
Or mint.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's got all the colors back there. And if you click breathe or like one of the ones on the right side, then it goes nuts. There's a ton of different ones.
this from?
Found it.
This is when I was gonna do my solo studio, and then I found it on Amazon.
It's an 8-liter engine.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's gross, but it doesn't even make.
Is it hybrid?
Mm,
Probably.
No.
Is
Quad
it a-
turbocharged.
Is it V8?
It's 8-liter quad turbocharged W16.
Is it W16? That's crazy, dude. The fact that people can design engines
It
like
doesn't
that.
even reach 2,000 horsepower. I mean, we're saying that as like a 2,000.
Yeah, but it's probably stupid light.
Yeah,
and
you're
only
not
sits
wrong.
like 2 people. Yeah, it is. Only
That's
sits 2
the
people.
whole like game changer about the
Koenigsegg.
Koenigsegg is the fact that it's a full 4-seater. It's not like a my car 4-seater. It's 4 comfortable seats.
Now
an
here's the
SUV.
thing though,
Pretty much, like
But-
you have leg room in the back.
and that Koenigsegg has a second infotainment screen for the back seat,
Like you,
like a
it's,
full touch.
it's a luxury
screen.
back seat.
It's also like
Dude,
$2 million.
Everything has to be made out of carbon fiber in that Koenigsegg.
Mm-hmm.
That's on this.
It is. I
'Cause
believe the
there's
whole body
no
is. I
way
believe the
that-
chassis is.
Yeah.
Or the body, not the chassis. Sorry. It's ridiculous. The fact that people can design stuff like this is crazy.
I find it a little obnoxious though. That concept for the Koenigsegg is 2 doors but 4 seats. I mean, a lot of coupes are like that, sure, but it's like a full back seat climbing, and they're raising up the size of 2 doors to the sky. It is a
That looks
big fucking door.
It looks
You have
it's
to
a
post that
beautiful car.
picture up
It's a
for the
beautiful car.
YouTube video.
How much I didn't even think we do to this thing, Dom.
Wow, this
Do
is
you
like.
watch any podcast?
No,
Yeah.
that's the problem. Okay?
Well, I've been
Why is he
there.
the first guest?
Yeah, no. We said you could be the first guest when we first started.
Yes.
It was
I
like
said-
all the way back in January.
I said I wanted to be the first guest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here
And
I am.
Without
Thank you.
watching one video.
making legends. You know?
Yes.
Mitchell has watched more.
Yeah, Mitchell's an OG.
But that's like I don't listen to podcasts like ever.
Neither
That's the
do I,
thing.
but it's a YouTube video now.
That's true. I
I've been
could
starting
probably
to
put
more
it
and
on.
more. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts.
I hate
now,
listening
actually.
to podcasts.
I'll go.
Dude, depending, you just gotta find your niche. Like again, true crime, something about it's getting me right now. But some days I like the comedy, and then some days I'll do like educational and motivational.
I used to listen to the Misfits podcast.
Yeah, I listened to them for a little bit. I remember listening to the first like 8, and then I
Are they
just
foster
I listened to
children
the
or what?
first.
no, you've heard it. It's the one with the whole like the first one that I listened to was the one they did the whole story in like Germany with the
Oh
strip
yeah,
clubs
yeah,
and all
yeah,
that shit,
yeah, yeah.
which was pretty good.
One more good story. You got anything for us, Dom? Slide it in there. You got pulled over. Let's talk about that.
Honestly,
You
not that exciting.
bad
It was
boy.
just the fucking stupidest situation ever. Like
Oh, I
we're just
loved
going
it.
to a car show. We're chilling, listening to Initial D music in
Yeah.
the background. We're
You're-
talking, having a good time.
You're jamming.
And then I drive by a cop car, and I'm like, oh, like obviously he's not gonna pull me over. Like I didn't do anything wrong. He's like, and then Marcus is like, dude, you're good. Like just keep driving. I'm driving, and then I look in my rearview mirror, and there's cop lights behind me.
Just out of the
He's
blue.
like, couldn't be for me.
Couldn't be for
Wouldn't
me.
be me.
I pull over. Like it's happened to me twice now. And I'm going like 110 or something on back road.
You stop naming where we are.
Holy
We have to cut it out
you
again.
rookie.
You're really making us edit this episode.
Holy,
Sorry.
this is gonna be intense.
That's fine.
That
Yeah,
just
really,
means it's gonna be a
listen
good
to it.
video. Anyways, so I was driving.
know where we
somewhere
bought
in
his
the middle of
car?
nowhere.
Oh God.
I was driving somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Okay, to Narnia, whatever.
Okay.
Going like 110.
Now he's incognito. Okay.
Now we're good.
Okay.
Like, this happened twice. I'm going fast, and then I see cop lights behind me. I'm like, ah, fuck, I'm getting pulled over. I'll pull over to the side, and the cop just drives right by me. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. So I thought this was gonna be another one of those times, but no, he fucking stopped me.
I loved it because you're like, there's no way this is for me, right? I'm like, no, we haven't done anything. Like, you've been driving nicely. We've been going 50. Like, there's nothing wrong. Your car's not loud, and there's a ton of fully built
Hooning
cars
cars,
around
yeah.
us. And we're like, no, we're fine. and yeah, Dom moves over to the right. The cop moves to the right. And we're like,
That's
"Oh."
when you should have played like, oh, will he move if I go on this side of the road or this side of the road, and just kind of like have that whole thing.
It was awesome.
Didn't you get pulled over for the tint though? How stupid it was.
Yeah,
Was it the
that
tint
was
or
that
the
was the
smoked plate?
initial. No,
You don't have smoke plates.
no, the initial. Yeah, smoke
Mm-hmm.
plates.
Okay.
So initially, he pulled me over for the smoked plates and the window tint. He wanted to see if it's factory or whatever. It is.
Yeah.
And then it was because of my insurance. Because I fucking, I'm like, oh shit. He's like, okay.
Didn't you hand him like 4
license?
slips?
Yeah. He's like, license, registration. I'm like, yeah, I got it. Don't worry. I pulled them out of my wallet. I'm like, these are the expired ones. Marcus. And then
Dude.
he opens my glove box. There's like a million things that fall out of
Tore
there.
apart.
I'm like, okay, Marcus, you're gonna have to dig deep. It's like this little tiny black wallet. He's like, okay. And then, dude, everything. Glove box was absolutely clean after
Tore it
that.
apart. I ripped it all
tore
out.
everything, and I still ended up giving him the wrong. Okay, I gave him
You
the
gave
right.
him the right one.
I gave him the wrong ones first, but then I gave him the right ones. But he only decided to look at the wrong ones, and he's like, "I'm giving you a ticket for it."
Dude, you gave him the stack, and in the stack of 5, whatever you gave him, he was looking through. He's like, first of all, you should be throwing these out. And you're like, yeah, I know, sorry, officer. And then he looked through it, and you gave him the right one. He just didn't look at it.
Yeah, he's fucking.
You really gave him the retail experience. Like, here, is this one valid? No. All right. Is this one valid? Does this one have any money on it? No. Okay. All right. We'll swipe this one, see if it works.
Exactly.
Here's your ticket.
That's exactly what you did.
And
you
fun
took it.
fact, so this was in April,
Maybe
early
something like
April,
that. Yeah.
somewhere around there. I just paid it off like a week ago.
Did you?
Dude, I fucking threw it in my room, and I was like, oh, I'll fight it next week, or oh, I'll pay it like in 2 weeks or something like that. I got a letter from like the Toronto whatever service Toronto, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and they're like, yeah, if you don't pay this, it's either gonna be doubled or you're gonna have to come to court of like skipping charges. I'm like, let me just go pay that right now.
But he's got like a warrant for his arrest. Out
Honestly.
for his smoked tint or his smoked plates.
And valid
failed
insurance.
No,
valid.
that's all he charged me for.
Yeah.
He told me the warning was for the smoked plates or whatever.
The warning.
Yeah.
Hey,
was
I'll let you
awful.
off. Oh, thanks for letting my factory tint go by.
Right?
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I know. I would have brought the tint checker just for you out.
But
Yeah.
did you have it? No.
No, I said I would have brought it out, taken a picture, and then brought it to court and been like, "Yo, listen here,
Listen here, I'm a
bitch."
professional.
Exactly. You know what? You know what this is? It's a tint checker.
No, you
Judge.
don't have.
Exactly. And then
Let
we
me,
would've
let
been
me
good.
tell you something, Judge Judy.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
Jesus.
But I feel like we had a good time the whole time we were getting pulled over. Like,
It was hilarious. We
was
had to
awesome.
pull over after he left. We had
I got
to
a
pull
phone call
over.
at work for that story.
Did we call him?
I don't remember
You
calling.
called me when you got home.
did I?
Yeah, because I think I called you for something. You're like, hey, you got a second. We got pulled over.
I don't remember that, but probably. Sounds about right. That was a long day though. And then
Yeah.
what did we do after that? We were
Dude,
planning on going to the
dude, don't
gym.
even fuck. Oh my
Didn't
god.
you go?
I went to the gym in the morning, came back home, washed my car, changed or whatever, and then went to go pick you up. We went to the car show, got pulled over, whatever, went through the car show. We were stuck in traffic for
Yeah.
fucking ever,
Oh yeah.
and then we were like, fuck it, let's go to the gym. We went to the
We were gonna go to a different gym just for fun, just because we were
Yeah.
already an hour away, and then
Went to the LA Premium.
that is a thing, yeah. And yeah, I don't know if you knew that was a thing. There's like an LA Premium in Mississauga, or like not Mississauga, in North
Don
York,
Valley.
something like that, Don Valley.
all right, we're going.
It's not nice.
Really? You've been?
We looked it up. It looked like all luxury and golden outside, and then inside the same, if not smaller than our gym.
Oh,
And it's like
I heard the Newmarket one's really nice. It has 2
50% more.
floors.
50% more a month for that premium.
Oh,
The
that's
one in
gross.
Niagara had 2 floors that I went to, and we
Oh.
went on vacation a couple years ago.
Oh shit.
It was nice. It wasn't anything crazy. Like the top floor was just cardio.
fair enough.
It was nice, but nothing to write home about.
And
Nothing
then,
like running at the Y at the track.
Hey, I want to go to like a crazy gym, like one of those ones in LA that are $125 a month.
I'm gonna try to find a gym like that when I go to Cali.
Dude, there's.
I'm gonna try to find like a fancy ass gym, but like I'm in San Jose, which is like 4-ish hours away from LA, so
Yeah.
like, probably not gonna make the trip. But
When are you going there?
end of this month.
Oh, it's coming up
You
soon.
lose the same day.
Thank fucking
I
God.
do.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Isn't it like so it's like a week and a half?
I'm driving him to the airport.
Oh, fair. Nice.
He's
That'd be
driving
fun.
me to the airport, going back home, doing a bunch of shit, and then driving to
An hour and a half north.
yeah.
Shut up.
You're going the other way. That's crazy. But yeah, that should be fun. I don't know. There's a lot over there. Like, I saw my first influencer at the gym today.
Oh, that
Brought a
was gross.
tripod in.
What?
Yeah. They had a tripod at the gym, at our gym. And I'm like, what the
I've thought
hell?
about like me and you bringing
have
them just for like to make some like cool ass TikTok.
That was way louder than I expected.
This guy.
I wanted to show you this. Where is it?
Wait, show me something cool.
He'll be back in a moment.
What the hell?
It's a little like mini tripod we could bring to the gym if we were going to.
Yes, we're
Right?
bringing that.
I was actually considering.
And then gym content on Marcus Howell or it's
Oh,
Marcus
shut up.
Howell
do that
YouTube.
on the TikTok, and then Dom and I would be doing it. That'd be crazy.
That would be fucking sick.
But yeah, I was gonna bring this, and it's funny that we brought this up because Cayle and I were actually talking today about like me expanding my niche and like doing gym content.
I've wanted to start
don't know
doing
if I'm
gym
going to.
content.
Don't know if I'm going to for sure. But yeah, look at
We'll
like,
start a TikTok for
look
it.
how compact this is. and you just pop the
Nice.
bottom open. And I have the little phone attachment. It's attached right here to the mics right at the moment.
Let's see it.
That's sick.
Right? We'll use that. We'll see if we do anything.
No,
You
we'll
have-
do something.
Do you have anything on your TikTok right now or no?
Like just a random car video
We'll
and
start a TikTok account for the gym.
Gym for the most
I
part.
should. Gym for the most part.
Fitness for the most part.
Fitness, that sounds better.
Yeah, fitness.
Athletics for the most part.
No.
Then we do sports and stuff too.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Like
we got some
volleyball.
stuff to talk about.
All right, cut this out.
Yo,
This is
absolutely-
spoilers.
I need to do
It's
some
not spoilers.
vertical training too, and I absolutely smoked volleyball last night. It's crazy how much better I'm getting.
Jesus.
Can you watch Mr. Elbows over here? Jesus.
Sorry, just
He's been working his abs once fucking every five days a week and still can't hold himself up from leaning on the table. Jesus, my guy. But I guess we'll wrap it up around here. We'll start with Dom. Where can they find you?
I guess we'll find out. Check the comment section if you want to see. Maybe I'll make something by the time this video's uploaded.
You don't
I
have,
find
like,
it
you
funny.
don't
I'm surprised
Instagram
you
you
didn't
wanna
give us
follow car
fucking-
Instagram, nothing like that.
Not really.
Nothing?
I mean,
If you don't
just
want to,
check
it's
the
fine.
description. Check
All right,
this.
if-
If there's something there, there's something there.
So
Maybe you
find
should just
any-
give your address because you've been doing that the entire fucking show.
Guys, it's
This guy.
Canada.
I'm gonna leave it in.
Fuck you. I'm gonna get dossed.
Cayle,
With what? Our 8 subscribers on the Northeast or what?
Yo, when you guys make it big, they're gonna come to me.
These are initial ones. Be like, hold up. Someone else is living there. Gets raided. Gets swatted.
Yeah, Dom moves by that time.
Cayle, where can they find you?
Oh shit, what is it? Oh, it's
I
just
don't know.
Cayle Phillips.
It is just-
39.
I think is it
On
Yeah.
everything.
No.
Tumblr, LinkedIn,
Tumblr. Who the fuck is on Tumblr?
Pinterest.
Hey,
if
I
I'm on,
mentioned
if I'm
that
on,
today,
I
too.
think there's an underscore. There might be an underscore
Is there an underscore on yours?
on.
So Cayle's camera died. You can find me at Marcus Howell on TikTok and Instagram. You can find the podcast at For the Most Part, I believe that's all we did, on TikTok and Instagram. And you can find my personal channel at Marcus Howell on YouTube as well. Just find the
camera dead?
podcast on both of those as well, for the most part. So thank you guys so much for watching. You can't see Cayle and Dom doing this little stupid handshake they made. Thank you all for watching. Thanks, Dom, for being on the podcast. This was fun. We'll
Of
have you on
course.
again.
Get into
Thank
that
you, thank you.
camera
It's going to be a little
because
tight.
we're not using that one anymore.
That's going to be a little tight. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Later.